Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another episode. I was looking through Facebook Marketplace and I see this. It's a complete cup Cadet, probably an MTD version, like a power mower engine on it. But it comes with a bagger, everything looks complete, looks to be in good shape, and he's giving it up for free! Free! For free. That's right, free. So I was like the first guy to email him, and he gave me his address. So I'm now headed down to the South Shore in Nassau County called Seaford. I'm taking the Seaford Oyster Bay Expressway. Those of you from Long Island, Route 135. I got the Bobster with me. Such a beautiful day. I figured, hey, let's go for a ride. There we go. Hey, what's up, bro? How are you? Good, man. Yeah. Trying to give up on other projects. That's what I did. So you bought them, and
you know what? I bought two at the same time.
Same exact one?
No, I had gotten there was a Craftsman and this one. And the Craftsman was just like basically a running order, but I'm like, you know, it'd be cool to get this thing running, but I was just like, you know what? I give up.
You know, bro, there are YouTube videos that you can watch.
Yeah, you know, I never even started. The Craftsman works fine. I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, anytime, man.
Thanks a lot. It's in really good condition, and it's a key start. See the starter motor there? This is a power mower engine though. Deck is in great shape, wheels are good. It's got self-propulsion in the rear, decent bagger. As you can see, it has a choke lever and a key. And the handles feel good with good cables. So he said it didn't work. Will the key start work? Of course not. Do you have any gas in it? Yes, we do. Very little. If he's had it for a long time, gas in it? Nightmare. Earl? Got Earl in it. Clean too. Get this pull cord out. Oh. Alright. Good compression. So it's got gas. It's an auto choke. Key start. If the key start doesn't work, it should still fire up. Just to confirm it's an auto choke. Yes, there's no levers or anything to choke it. Oh, right here, choke. You know, there was a guy once that bought one of these that I knew, and he said it wouldn't start, and he didn't know that you had to choke it. So I went, just pull this. Fired right up. What do you guys think? Think it'll work? Probably a dirty carb. Ooh. It's a short rope.
That's what she said.
Very short. So we probably have to fix the recoil starter for this, put a new rope in there, and this is way too low. You don't want to scalp your lawn. Oh wow, so it's one lever for all 4 adjustments. That's pretty cool. This is not the right screw for this cover. I should be thankful that there's a cover. I think you could easily find a power mower cover. It's a pre-filter foam thing as the filter. I mean, the choke is closed. Let's spray some stuff in it, just to see if it goes vroom. Short stroke. How about that, huh? Carburetor seems to be clean, just needs a prime. See if it starts again. So that's the common thing with these MTDs, with this choke. If you don't use it very often, it's hard to start from the auto choke. You almost have to give it a prime, especially the amount of time this thing's been sitting. But as you saw, it ran and ran on its own, which means the carburetor is relatively clean. What else did you notice? The self-propulsion did work. However, only the left rear was spinning. And it felt like in the beginning it didn't grip very well, because over time that belt needs to kind of like rub around the pulleys so that it gets off dust and debris off of the belt. And then once the rubber is actually exposed onto the pulley, it grips better. So the gripping was pretty good after a couple of revolutions of the gearbox spinning. But the right side wheel did not spin at all. So it's probably a stripped wheel or a stripped gear. So we can go and check that out. I'm amazed that it ran, you know what I mean? Let's see if it runs again. That's about, I'll tell you, I think it's because the rope is too short that you can't get a good pull to make proper revolutions to have the flywheel spin fast enough to generate enough spark. Just a short half a turn or something of the flywheel like that, it's tough to get good spark from that. So I think the first thing we need to do is take that cover off, take the assembly off, put a new rope in there that's much longer. Right, Bobby? Crisscross applesauce. My baby chair is on its last leg. Three 10mm. There's your recoil starter. It looks like the original one, so I don't know why it's so short.
That's what she said.
All right, really easy to change that rope. Not as easy as a Briggs, but pretty easy. You needed some vice grips to hold the reel in place while it's coiled under tension. Let's see if it runs now. Well, from one pull. Oh, shoot. Well, looks like I need a stronger rope. So with the second rope that I tried, I realized that it wasn't coiling all the way because this rope is like 3 times thicker than the original. So once it coils around 2 or 3 times, it's so fat in here that it won't coil anymore. It was taking up all the room on the reel. So I had no choice. I went to the backyard and got this old Briggs recoil starter with a super long rope in good condition. So I took the rope out of here, coiled it into there, pulled started it, started right away. However, I realized that it was running on choke. So when I put the choke back down to run, it stalled. So it only runs on full choke, which means the carburetor is kind of dirty. So I'm just gonna take it off, clean it, put it back on and see what happens. Check it out, after cleaning the carb, putting everything back, choke. Pushing it to run. Starts right up, runs great. Smoke started to dissipate from all the oil in the muffler that's been sitting so long. Let's take that right rear wheel off and see if the gears are stripped. Of course it's not gonna work. This thing was just free floating on here. And the screws. These bits of plastic in there. Let me go look and see if I have a wheel like that. Doubt it. Holy shit. I have 3 big bins in the backyard full of wheels and stuff like that. And I almost threw it away a few times. Just took the bins and threw it right out. I said to myself, I'm gonna need one of those wheels someday. I didn't even know I had these. Cadet. Good tread. So it's got these 3 tabs. And this fits over the 3 tabs. How I'm gonna get it over this thing, I have no idea. But I'm gonna try. How cool is that? Just like that. Super clean. Spray it on, rinse it off. Super easy. Go check it out yourself. So because this is a key start, it has a starter motor on there. It's actually worth some money because I'm not gonna charge it up because the battery's probably dead. I'm gonna take the battery out so it's not so heavy, remove the starter and sell it on eBay after we test it and see if it works. So I think it probably would have been easier had I thought about taking that off when I had all this stuff off. Because it looks like it's easier if I took it off all this stuff to get to the bolts that mount that starter. As you can see, this has a starter that's connected to a solenoid and this wiring loom that heads up to the key. So this is going to be interesting because I've never removed an MTD one. Every key start that I've had has always been a Briggs one, and they were super easy to remove. But I'm going to enjoy taking this off, and I haven't seen too many of these before, so maybe this will fetch some good money on eBay, provided that we test it and see if it works. I removed the starter, the solenoid, the wiring harness to the key switch. I got my battery pack hooked up to the motor, and let's see if it works. Here we go. Works great. Fantastic. I'm gonna figure out how much this costs on eBay. I bet you 50 to 80 bucks. So how about it, fellas? Picked this from a Facebook Marketplace post. I was the first one to get it. Brought it back, cleaned the carburetor, fixed the wheels so now the self-propulsion works. Removed the key start because the battery's always dead. And it's better to just remove it so you can sell the motor and the solenoid and the wiring harness together on eBay. Hopefully I'll get between $40 to $80 for it on eBay. People don't realize that it's electric start anyway. You're putting a lot of value into it and a lot of work to get it going, but people don't appreciate the fact that it's electric start. They don't even know the difference. Relatively easy fix. Had to go through a lot of steps to get that pull rope to be longer, but it's still an easy process. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to bring you small engine content like this one. 71% of you guys are not subscribed. Please check down there and see whether or not you're subscribed. Really helps me out. Have a great day. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey y'all, it's Kylie here, and we'll see you next time on Mowers and Blowers.